What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to episode number 257 of the Nonsense Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody. We're now out of the hexadecimal numbers, so what's your factoid for today?
That really threw me for a loop. That totally took me out of my, that was like a combo breaker of, I was ready to just go into what I was going to say, and then you threw that at me. It's broken the rhythm. It was a perfect counter to my bullshit.
You ruined it, and now I'm leaving.
Oh, jeez. No, I couldn't be asked with a number fact today, so instead what I've done is I'm doing a good old-fashioned on this day.
Okay, is it number wang?
No, what? No.
It's never number wang.
What's number wang got to do with the 20th of March?
Okay, yeah, 20th of March is when we are recording, so cool.
Yeah, except my on this day is actually the 23rd of March, because that's when the episode comes out.
Okie dokie. Behind the scenes, there you go.
Rick, can you believe it? 5 years ago, the Ever Given container ship ran aground and blocked the Suez Canal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that started a whole, chain reaction of everything becoming more expensive for, 8 months. That never went down afterwards.
I don't want to bring up the actual current events that are going on, but it's something that gets brought up every single time. It's like, we've got to raise the prices because of this problem, and then they never come back down again. Funny that.
Yeah. The prices go up because, it costs more to buy the new stuff. And then when the prices go back down on the wholesale market, the resellers go, we have to pay this full price for this. So, yeah, they stay.
That hasn't even gone up yet, technically speaking. America has, released some of their reserve oil specifically to try, to try and counter the rising petrol prices, as it were. But that's not stopped the companies from just jacking the price up anyway, so what's the fucking point? It's almost as if we live in a capitalist hellhole.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're now feeling the benefits of having a electric car, but only slightly, because the energy price cap is based upon oil anyway, so oh well.
I mean, you speaking about that shit, man, an article keeps coming up, because Firefox does this thing where if you open up a new tab, it's just here's some stories on the internet you might want to read, and I always go, no thank you.
Turn that off.
But the headlines always, that keeps cropping up at the moment is, if we had an energy wind farm on our little island, it will ruin the island. And I'm like, what island are you talking about? Oh, just Britain in general. Oh, okay.
Yeah, also, they tend not to put it on the island. They tend to put it out to sea. So it's an offshore wind farm where nobody can see it, and the only people that need to worry about it are people that want to go fishing in that particular, square 100 meters of water.
I mean, more importantly than being able to see it is being able to fucking hear it, because those things are loud.
Yeah.
But that goes for all, energy generators, so it's kind of a moot point.
Yeah. This is one of the few that's not just boiling water.
Yeah, no, you're correct. I had to think for a second there.
Yeah, because even nuclear energy is just boiling water again.
It's a really good method. What do you want from us, isn't it?
Yeah. You boil the water to turn the turbine to generate energy. This one, gets something else to turn the turbine to generate energy.
Yeah, I've always had a fondness of hydro and wind. I know you're more of a nuclear guy.
Well, only because I've done physics, so I know what it does. I appreciate that hydro and wind are about as infinite as the Earth can be, whereas nuclear does have a hard limit of as much uranium as is in the ground.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, uranium is so efficient at burning shit.
Yeah.
Realistically, we're not going to run out, if that makes sense. Alright, no, it will run out, but it won't. Does that make sense?
Yeah, people are going to run out before it does. Uranium has, 1 gram of uranium has enough calories for the rest of your life.
Okay, dude. I know the joke you're making, but we're not talking about that.
By the same token, it is actually true in terms of the number of calories as well, which is it's not just a you will die. It's a if you could break this down into what the energy actually is, then you could live off that for the rest of your life.
You can't know because it's a moot point.
Yeah. Oh well.
Rick, today what we're doing is we're doing something a bit weird, a bit different. I know I've said time and time again that I don't want us to turn into just another anime podcast. So of course we're doing an anime. We're going to be doing Kinnikuman. Kinnikuman?
Yes.
That's not right. Kinnikuman. Perfect
Kinnikuman,
origin
yes.
arc.
Yeah. So I didn't watch a lot of Ultimate Muscle when I was a kid.
That's fine, because I did.
Yeah.
For those of you who are new to the podcast, I am a wrestling fan, so yes, of course, when there was a cartoon based on wrestling, I watched that shit. But so did almost every kid in the 90s. Anyway,
yes.
I'm getting ahead of myself. Originally, it was published in Shonen Jump all the way back in 1979, and began life as, believe it or not, an Ultraman parody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
It got its first anime adaptation a few years later in 1983, which ran for like 147 episodes, so it was a long fucking show.
Yeah.
But more relevant to us, as in you and I, Rick, as you brought it up already, was the sequel. It got a sequel which was called Kinnikuman, the second generation, aka Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah, with Kid Muscle and Terry Kenyon and Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Von Dyke has lived rent-free in my head since I was 2.
Yeah.
it's such a good gimmick, but also it means you can say dick.
Yes. So Dick Van Dyke. It's even better when someone says it in some kind of, with reverence. They go, "Oh, Terry. Oh, Dick."
I always remember the narrator, because whenever the narrator introduced the character in question, he'd always put a twang in his voice. He'd go, Dick Von Dyke, and it's just like, why do you say it like that? Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
But yes, what we're watching today is the first episode of the Perfect Origin arc. We are skipping episode 0 because episode 0 is a recap of Ultimate Muscle, or aka Kinnikuman, up until this point. I watched this back when it came out, the recap episode that is, and it was boring as fuck, because it was just, here's all the characters you love, and they're talking about all the shit that happened before now. And that's it, they're just talking.
So it's a continuation of second gen, right?
No, it appears to be a continuation of, like, the OG.
Okay, continuation of the OG. So these are going to be all new characters to me?
Oh, yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Perfect Origin arc is effectively a celebration of the 40th anniversary of the series itself, and Netflix has the streaming rights worldwide, so if you're watching this, chances are you're watching it on Netflix.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the briefest of brief summaries of the history of Kinnikuman, because I don't want to get into it too in depth. It's 40 years of history to go over, and also I don't know it. My exposure to Kinnikuman is literally Ultimate Muscle, and that's it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. My exposure is the same, however, very, very, very little of it. I think the last episode I saw was the one where they were fighting a telephone man and they kept punching him in the numbers.
I mean, that sounds like Ultimate Muscle, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, the basic gimmick of Ultimate Muscle is pretty simple. It's wrestling, but taken, I wouldn't say seriously, but like kayfabe is reality.
Yeah, like they never take the masks off. I didn't know until like years later that they were masks. I thought they just had weird, massive fucking lips.
It depends on which character you're talking about, because a lot of them don't have masks. But yes, the titular Kinnikumen do in fact wear masks, which is weird because, as you say, they are flesh-coloured.
Yeah, flesh-coloured mask with flesh-coloured massive lips, and even the trainer, who is like a send-up of Danny DeVito in the voice, is wearing the same mask.
Don't worry, he's here.
Cool.
And he wears a nappy.
Oh yeah, it's Kinniku Baby or whatever it is.
He's not called Kinniku Baby, he just wears it. It looks like he's wearing a nappy, and to this day, I don't know why. I'm just going to chalk it up to generic Japanese weirdness, because that's how they be.
Yep.
So yes, those of you familiar with the show already know this, but for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, what we do before we watch the episode itself and react/review it and give our thoughts is we talk about our weeks and the goings-on in the Wild Wide Universe. Keep in mind this is a comedy/entertainment podcast, so we try to keep heavy topics out, in case you're wondering why we're not talking about severe world events. With that out of the way, Rick, how's your week been, buddy?
Well, you started playing Mario Mon, and it made me realise I don't know what I was doing in Mario Mon, so I restarted Mario Mon.
Yay!
I made it to the cloud top and gave it a nice good old save and quit. Once again, I picked the Piranha Plant.
Yeah, so I picked the Bob-omb, which means Luigi has got Piranha Plant in my game, and he nicknames it Bitey.
Oh. I think he calls the inky guy Bloopers or something, or Blobs.
I was going to say Blooper is just straight up the squid guy's name.
Yeah, it might be Bloopy or something. But yeah, I know he's got like Private for his Koopa Trooper.
Yeah, Private and and it's like Clash or something for his Goomba.
Yeah, it's very cute that Luigi nicknames everything, and it's obvious that he has, because he's the only person that uses uppercase and lowercase properly.
I've got to be honest with you, Rick. I wasn't expecting to have as much fun with this as I have had with it. I wasn't even going to bring it up on the podcast. I was just doing it for funsies.
It was it's so charming. It's so charming, and it's kind of like the interstitial between Too Many Types 1 and Too Many Types 2 as well. So because of that, the same team that made them all, they put one of the Mario characters in as the Elite Four. I think it is actually just Mario, and he uses Mario types in Too Many Types 2.
Oh, fair enough. There was a Toad in one of the Pokemon centers that said this. So this might be a reference to Too Many Types then, and I thought that's a weird thing to say, even when I encountered the dialogue. And the character said, "Don't believe what anyone else tells you. There are only 18 types in this game." And I went, "That's a weird thing to say, but if they're made by literally the same team, then it makes a lot more sense."
Yeah, it's the same team. They put a lot of work into Mario Mon, and it really shows.
They did. I can't wait to talk to you about this game a bit further, because yes, the first gym is fun because it explains the reason why the entire thing even exists, and it's a fun way of doing it. For those of you who haven't touched this, the Pokeballs are replaced by little hats, which is obviously what the gimmick in the big Switch Mario game.
Yeah, Odyssey.
That's
so
the one.
you got Cappy in Odyssey, so now all the Pokeballs are caps.
Yeah,
and it's really cute how like the different types are different Cappy styled hats. Like there's a chef hat, there's an employee hat, is the Premier Ball.
Yeah,
and I can't remember what the Great Ball is, but that's all I've got so far.
I did a quest for Captain Toad, and he gave me a hat that's just called Captain Toad's hat, and it says it's a hat for Captain Toad, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. What does this mean? It's in my Pokeball. It's in my Pokeball tab. I can technically use it to catch a Mario Mon, but I don't want to do that because I don't know if it's actually got a special purpose or not, or what benefits it has other than just being, the sprite is Captain Toad's cap.
Yeah. Do you know what the ultimate final Supermon is, and do you want to know?
Okay, Rick. The reason why I picked up Mario Mon is because it has achievements on retro achievements, and
right.
I got spoiled, and I'm not even bothered that I got spoiled because it shows you when other people are playing the game, and it tells you where they are in the game, and someone's playing the game in a super late area. I assume it's a post game area because it says Green Hill Zone, and I'm like, that's not a Mario place.
Yep. His ability is Power Construct, like Zygarde. So when he drops to half health, he turns into Supersonic.
That's a cool gimmick, though.
It is very cute.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Other things I've done. I bought a couple of games on in the Steam sale. One of them was Megabonk.
Thank you for bringing up the Steam sale, because that means I don't have to. For those of you listening, very quick public service announcement: the spring Steam sale is on until the 26th. You've got a few days to go.
Yeah. Well, I bought the Jedi Survivor for like £6 with all the DLC, so I'm like, yeah, cool, we'll have that for that. But Megabonk is what I've been spending a lot of my time playing. My save file is at least 20 hours already.
I've got a question for you, because I've seen this game constantly crop up on the front page of Steam, but I've got no idea what the fuck it is.
It's 3D Vampire Survivors.
Oh, okay, that is not what it looked like at all.
Yeah, so it's like PS1 level of graphics. Or
which is
like
fine.
N64, like very pixelated. Things have diagonals, unlike Minecraft. The character models themselves are rather charming. It seems like similar to Vampire Survivors, everyone's got their own theme tune, and once you've got that character, their theme tune gets added to the random all playlist.
As it should be.
Yeah. Your starting two characters are Fox, who is a fox wizard, and Sir Ufi, which is a knight with a sword.
I was expecting a ninja.
Though there is a ninja. I can't remember what you need to do to get the ninja. I think it's beat the first level, but you have to beat the first level 3 times, because once you beat the final boss of stage 1-1, essentially, you get a portal to stage 1-2. But then you can't go straight into it. You have to restart the level with stage 1-2 available, do the boss, go through the portal, and then the same again for the third one, and it goes from like Mini Bark to Chad Bark, and then the final one is Bark Vader, and he is exponentially more difficult, and he takes away all of your weapons apart from your starting weapon.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, so better hope you like your starting weapon. My first time beat that was with Monkey, who is he's a big old gorilla called Monkey. monkey, and yeah, his normal weapon is a bananarang.
I will say there is something to be said for the video game that is just, we're going to take this game that already exists, but we're going to change one thing about it that now makes it unique. And Vampire Survivors, but in like, so what is it, third person?
Yeah, so it's third person over the shoulder. You can face the camera, but like that's up to you. Like you can use the mouse to move the point of view around. It does have controller support.
Good.
I've used the controller once, and I'm like, okay, cool. I am equally proficient with the controller as I am with mouse and keyboard for this kind of game, because all you do is walk around and like press yes on things that you're picking up.
It's one of those where even if the one control scheme or the other is complete ass to play with, I like it that the game has the option to either play with keyboard and mouse or controller. I don't use keyboard and mouse, but I think every game should have a keyboard and mouse scheme. Like Dark Souls has a fucking keyboard and mouse scheme. You should never use it, but it does have it.
Yeah, one of the common handicaps for people playing in multiplayer is, okay, you spin the wheel, oh, you got keyboard and mouse.
Okay, you've lost. That's all that is.
Yeah. Well, this is normally multiplayer co-op, and everyone just gets like a different handicap for content creation purposes. So, like, when the guy who made Edward played Dark Souls 2 with Varty, Varty ended up getting mouse and keyboard.
I don't like watching those guys play Souls, like in general.
Sure. Sure. The other thing I did was I finished Fallout Season 2.
Oh, yeah, I've watched one episode of that. I really need to finish.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't think it was as good on characters as Season 1. It was more of a world season.
Here's the thing, is like, that's not even remotely surprising to me, because the 3 core characters are now established, well established.
Yes, absolutely.
They've gone to New Vegas, and people want to see New Vegas in all its glory. I did read a behind-the-scenes interview where they wanted to do New Vegas for Season 1, and is it Todd Howard who's Bethesda?
Yes.
Yeah, and Todd Howard said, yeah, don't do that. And they were like, why? It's like the most popular Fallout. Yeah, and there's like a million ways to fuck it up, so don't start with it.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think they did the right thing. They let the characters be new and interesting and fresh. They let them be like explicitly divorced from the main, kind of divorced from the main canon, but also like not contradicting anything. And because we've now gotten to know them and how things work in the like the interplay of established canon and TV canon, that we can now accept things as they get thrown at us and go, ooh, actually this, but why?
Yeah, I get you. I will say I think their use of music in episode 1 was very poorly chosen.
Sure. Yeah, fair enough. And the thing that we've said as a family about New Vegas is, man, they've put a lot of effort into making things look like shit.
What do you mean?
Because a lot of things in New Vegas are like ruined. So the set design has taken a lot of effort and time to make things look like they've been ruined.
All right, but you needed to clarify, because when you say things to look like shit, that could also mean just does not look good.
Yeah, to make things look like in-universe shitty rather than shitty to us as viewers.
I just needed to make sure, man.
Oh yes. I'm not disparaging. Other things we got out in the world. There is a Spider-Man 4 trailer.
There is. Rick, what character do you think got edited out from that one shot? Because there's no way Spider-Man's fighting all those ninjas on his own.
Who?
My gut says Daredevil.
They are the right colour.
Well, that's not even what I'm... Like, Daredevil fights ninjas, that's his thing.
He does. It
was a very poorly photoshopped Venom, and I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, poorly photoshopped Venom. Could it be Silver Sable? I don't think so.
No, the problem is it has to be someone that already exists, in my opinion, because they haven't got enough time to establish someone new in this movie.
Yeah, because it seems like the crux of the movie, he's turning into Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2 Peter.
Disagree on that, but go ahead.
Where he's having it like his existential crisis and like his powers are malfunctioning and
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man wasn't the first Spider-Man to do that.
No, he wasn't, but he was the first one to do it on the screen.
Okay, you could say that about a lot of things, because it was the first Spider-Man movie.
Okay, but specifically this storyline. He was the first one doing this storyline on the screen, and we don't have a Dr. Octagonopus in this version of Spider-Man, apart from the one that's from the old canon. Yeah, we know that we're getting Matt Gargan. We know that we're getting the Punisher.
Well, we knew we were getting the Punisher anyway. That was spoiled ages ago.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what happens with it. The other trailer we got was more of a teaser. This is the Sonic 4 teaser.
Oh, I didn't even this wasn't even remotely on my radar, so I don't know shit about fuck.
It's like 56 seconds, and it's just Jim Carrey voicing, chaos, you think your chaos is chaos, but no, their chaos is more than chaos, Why
is Jim Carrey voicing it? I thought he was removed from the project now.
His character is dead. But he might be coming back. We don't know.
Well, I don't want him to come back. I want him to fuck off now. No, I'm serious. Eggman has come back for 3 movies, and I know he's the iconic Sonic villain, but I'm done. You don't get to have 2 fake-outs. A third fake-out is even more bullshit. Like, they wrapped up Eggman, that version of Eggman.
What I would do is have him absent for this movie, and then have to bring him back in the next one when you bring in Silver and time travel.
Yes, but played by a different actor.
No, bring it back to the Jim Carrey one. You just teleport Silver into where he's about to die in the movie 3, and then you go, oh yeah, so we're going to take you to the future. You're going to be gone from the world, but people are going to think you're dead anyway, so we save the time loop.
I'm glad you're not a writer, Rick.
And he just goes, yeah, baller, and then you just go. We do know that there are 3 specific voices joining the cast alongside Amy Rose. We have Sir Ben Kingsley, Nick Offerman. Nick Offerman and Matt Berry.
And they're specifically going to be voicing characters.
We think it's voices. We don't know what they are. I was talking about it with a friend, and we were wondering who they were going to be, and I just says, nah, they're just all going to be Chow.
That would be such a colossal waste of talent.
It would, but it'd be very funny.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be funny for 5 seconds, and you go, oh, that's it. Matt Berry's going to voice Big.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now.
Oh, no, I think Nick Offerman's a better Big the Cat.
Oh, I didn't say he'd be the best of the trio to voice Big. I'm just saying that's who I think he's going to voice. If I had to pick who Matt Berry was going to voice, I'd make him Vector.
Find the computer room.
That would be hilarious. It's cheating. It's cheating because Matt Berry voicing anyone would be hilarious.
Yeah. Actually, shit, yeah. Having them as chaotics.
No, because then who'd be Charmy?
We get an OG voice actor for Charmy. We've already got an OG voice actor for Tails. We've got Colleen O'Shaughnessy because she's the only one from the original. So yeah, you get Matt Berry for Vector, Nick Offerman for SBO. Ben Kingsley might be Mighty, and then we'll see what happens.
Mighty's never fucking making it to the big screen. Quit dreaming. I will say though, out of the 3 famous names that you just said, Ben Kingsley is the most difficult one to place because if he wasn't already voiced by Keanu, I'd have said that's Shadow right there.
Yeah. And also, dude looks really good for being in his 80s.
I didn't even know he was that old, to be honest.
Yeah, he was born in 1943.
Jesus Christ, that's pre-end World War II, guys.
Yeah, it's right during the time when America decided to pull their thumbs out the arses and join into the war late.
There was no need for that jab.
And yet you left.
I'm laughing because it was just so unnecessary. I wasn't laughing because everyone knows America joined both wars super late. That's just a fact. That's indisputable. It was just so unnecessary to bring it up. We were talking about Ben Kingsley. Yeah.
And the last thing we got is a date. The 13th of April is going to be when we get the Smiling Friends finale episodes.
Someone pointed out that Adult Swim scheduled episodes of Smiling Friends on March the 31st, and the fan base were like, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. You know?
Slip it by 1, yeah. But yeah, that's it for me and mine. How about you? What have you been? Where have you seen?
Oh, let's do the week, I suppose. Yes, what have I done on a personal level? Achievement of the week.
Mm-hmm.
It was in GoldenEye 007 for the 64.
Okay, what was the achievement?
Arkangelsk Runway. Beat level 3 on Agent difficulty. Agent difficulty is the easiest difficulty setting in that game, and that's the only difficulty setting I chose because I don't like that game.
Sure.
Take a shot every time I say I don't like the game I'm playing for Achievement of the Week.
Yeah, it's like 7 out of 8 so far.
I did not have fun. GoldenEye is an incredibly important game as far as historically speaking. It's a landmark achievement for shooting games. However, going back to it in 2026, controls like fucking ass.
It does a bit, yeah.
A bit?
Like, I think, Quake might be the first 3D shooter with 3D models, but GoldenEye was like the first 3D shooter with 3D models on a console.
Yeah, I don't... It doesn't control well. And the only reason I'm not giving it a ton of shit right now is because, well, it was one of the first shooters. First 3D shooters, as you say. Very infamous for its multiplayer mode, which, by the way, I found out was just completely tacked on. It wasn't originally going to have that.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be like one of the most popular things amongst 7 to 15-year-olds.
It's also why it's unbalanced as fuck, and if you pick Oddjob, you're an asshole.
Yes, because you need to physically look down with another separate hand to be able to fire at Oddjob.
In order to actually aim like that, Rick, in that game, you have to press a button to go into aiming mode, and when you go into aiming mode, you can't move your character.
Yeah. And, because the old N64 was the Trident, you were basically going to be like middle hand on the middle bit and right hand on the right bit, and the whole left side of the controller just goes completely unused.
Yeah, I've never understood the enjoyment for the N64 controller, because every time I've held one very briefly in my lifetime. Yeah, I've never liked the design for that controller. It feels like a remnant of like Duck Hunt.
It does a bit, yeah. I think the thing was that, like, for most people, it was the very first time handling an analog stick, because the PS1 didn't get analog sticks until way later.
Yes, in fact, it was quite annoying, because when they added the analog sticks to the PlayStation 1 controller, there were certain games you couldn't play if you had the old controller, which was fucked.
Both ways around as well, actually, because apparently the analog stick controller just messed with the input so much that you had to physically press the button to turn off the analog sticks completely to make that controller usable in some of the really old games.
Yes, however, Rick, that was literally a tiny little soft button underneath the start and select key that would turn analog off. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, and it had a light to tell you that it was on.
It did! I'm glad you brought up the light, yeah. And this was back in the day when you could get third-party controllers where they'd have, 7 additional buttons that were on the back of the controller, and you're like, what do these do? And it's like, don't press that button, that's a turbo button.
Yeah. Or do if you're playing a shooter.
Do it if you're playing FF9 as well and you want to level up while AFK.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember reading a guide back in the day. It was printed in PlayStation Magazine or something, and they said, hey, do you want to level up your characters without having to pay attention to the game and do something else while it's happening? And I went, yes, that sounds like a great idea. And it's always great when you read these old articles and it starts with, okay, you will need, 3 rubber bands.
Yeah. I remember the one for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, because you've got these little mudslides where you can, if you got the good bike, you can go up the mudslide with a decent run up. But even without it, you can try and go up it, and it'll send you up 1 pixel and then go down again. If with a rubber band and a pound coin, you could infinitely try and go up and make steps happen for the purpose of your daycare.
The shit we used to have to do. And,
yeah.
Well, I say have to do. You could just play the game normally, but there were no podcasts in 1998.
There were not.
But yeah, anyway, GoldenEye. I did it, did the achievement. Again, I did it on the piss easy babby difficulty, because I'm not fucking playing this game on a higher difficulty than I have to. It took 40 minutes, and that's 40 minutes of my life that I hated.
Yeah.
But speaking of games,
okay,
I played Quarantine Zone.
Quarantine Zone. Is this on Steam?
It is on Steam. Well, I saw someone play it very briefly on a YouTube short, and I went, that game looks fun. Oh, wow, it's £13. And this was I bought it a couple of weeks ago, and I just started playing it this week. And what it is you are a guard at a security checkpoint during a zombie apocalypse, and you have to check the symptoms of everyone who walks through your checkpoint and let them through if they think they're safe. If they're not safe and they're as secretly as Bambo, you must destroy them. And I will say, this is a very fun game. It tickles a very certain autistic itch in my brain.
Yeah, it's a 3D Papers, Please, where you have to do the taking people out personally.
You are absolutely... I'm so glad you mentioned Papers, Please, because my next sentence was going to be, it's basically Papers, Please, but zombies.
Yeah.
And you don't have to personally take out the people who are infected. You just tell them, hey, you go over there. And they're like, is this the place to the safe camp? And you're like, yes. And then you hear a gunshot 2 minutes later. It's a bit fucked up, but it has to be done. But the reason why I say it tickles that certain autistic itch in the back of my brain is you have a checklist, and you get more points and more money for each symptom you correctly identify. So you tick off things on your checklist, and it's just like, oh god, this is one of the most autistic things I've ever done. Why is this so fun?
Yeah, because it's giving you a post-education diagnosis. There you go.
I don't think for a moment I'm autistic. However, if I ever did an official test, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll put it that way.
It's like the T-shirt of not diagnosed, but we're pretty sure.
It's one of those where the only thing being diagnosed with something like that would do to me is hurt me.
Either that or explain so much.
It doesn't explain dick. I already know I'm fucked. Like, yeah. Listen, officially being told, by the way, you're autistic as fuck is only going to hurt me in the sense that even if I am autistic as fuck, which I don't think I am, it's not bad enough to get any kind of assistance. So that's what I mean by saying all it can do is hurt me, like on an emotional level.
Yeah. And we're past the age at which you can get a benefit from having a condition.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, all it can do is hurt me. That's all I mean when I say that. I do feel slightly vindicated though, because we have a mutual friend who's got like 20 plus hours on this game, and I'm like, you got it too. We're playing D&D with that friend later on this evening.
Excellente.
The last thing I've got on the personal front is a new Sabaton single dropped.
Ooh, didn't see this.
Yes, the song is called Yamato. It's another warship song. Gotta be honest with you, kind of mid.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's one of those songs where I don't hate it, but I'm like, the last time they did a single that was about a battleship, it was Bismarck, and that is hands down my favourite Sabaton song of all time. And when that's the bar...
Yeah, fair enough.
The best thing I can say about this song is the chorus is pretty good. That's about the only praise I'm going to give it. The song is about the Yamato battleship, and I gotta be honest with you, don't know why they chose this ship, because it kind of didn't do anything in its military career.
Yeah, fair enough.
Although that being said, I don't think they had much of a choice, because much like the Bismarck single, this was a collaboration with World of Warships.
Oh, was not expecting that to come out.
Well, World of Warships?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be a World of Warships collab, but like hearing it, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So again, when they released Bismarck, they only did that because World of Warships was like, "Hey, you guys are cool. Can you do a song for Bismarck? Because that's gonna be our new big encounter ship." But at least the Bismarck did something. Like the Bismarck is also kind of like a massive failure as a ship because it sunk like 2 boats and then got fucked up. But it got fucked up because the entire British fleet went after it. So
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's weird. Sabaton do a lot of collabs with those types of games. Obviously, I don't play those types of games. They're not my type of thing, despite how some people might think of me. But like they did a collaboration with World of Tanks as well ages ago, where if you used a certain code or logged in at a certain time, you could get a Sabaton themed tank in the game. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to play World of Tanks just for a Sabaton themed tank though.
Yeah.
You ready for some news?
Let's go.
I'm going to start with a bit of a sad one. Phil Campbell, the guitarist for Motorhead since 1982, has passed away at the age of 64.
Oh.
Do you have a favourite Motorhead song?
I mean, it's the Ace of Spades, isn't it?
I quite like We Are the Road Crew, but yeah, Ace of Spades is probably the song everybody knows. Like,
yeah,
even if you don't give a fuck about rock or metal or anything like that, you have heard Ace of Spades and gone, yeah!
Yeah, a friend of mine wanted to become a film director just so he could pay extra to have the Ace of Spades in his movie.
That's a weird dream. That's a weird goal to say. I'm going to become a movie director. Why? I want to pay Motorhead some money.
I want to pay Motorhead some money to have the Ace of Spades in it because I like the Ace of Spades.
I've always liked Motorhead. Lemmy is like the definition of rock and roll. It blew my mind because it sort of brought up the fact that, fuck me, Lemmy's been dead for 11 years. He died and passed away in 2015. I've got respect for Motorhead in the sense that when Lemmy passed away, both the remaining members, which was Phil Campbell and the drummer, who's still with us, both said at the time, Motorhead's done now. They moved on to other projects and other bands, but Motorhead is like, no, we're not Motorhead no more. And the reason I bring that up is because fuck Queen.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Queen at the moment because like Roger Taylor and Brian May continued doing Queen without Freddie Mercury and without John Deacon, because John Deacon was also like, yeah, no, this isn't Queen anymore. I'm out.
I get it.
Yeah. That's just me being a bitch. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I went to see them when they had Paul Rodgers, the singer from Free and Bad Company, and that was a good show. And you just realise how nice of a voice that Brian May has, but like he doesn't want to take that centre stage.
Brian May has a good voice for one type of song is the problem.
Sure.
Because, you know the song Who Wants to Live Forever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Brian May singing for the intro.
Okay.
Whereas Freddie had quite the vocal range. And I'm not being like like throwing all the praises on Freddie Mercury here. It's just, I don't think Adam Lambert is that good. And Adam Lambert himself will say he's not that good. And that's fine. But I don't want to watch you perform Queen songs. I've got a DVD.
Yeah, we got the CD, and it's in my collection. I can put it on when I like. There you go.
I don't know how we got from Phil Campbell passing away to, man, fuck Queen, but there we go, we did it.
I'm not saying fuck Queen, you're saying fuck Queen. I'm perfectly happy for Queen to keep on going, but yeah, I appreciate your standpoint as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, they did it with, what's Phil Lynott's band? Not Phil Lynott, that's the wrong name. Thin Lizzy did it as well, where they changed the name. Like, they changed the name of the band when their lead singer passed away. What the fuck is this? Oh, whatever, we're getting way off topic. Rick, another news, bit out of the blue, Firefly might be coming back.
Yeah, I saw this. I didn't read into it. Can you enlighten me and by transitive property the audience as well?
Yeah, I got really annoyed with this announcement because it seemed like, it's a surefire thing, and because of the article that I read. And then I watched the actual announcement, which was Nathan Fillion, but basically saying to the camera that, yes, we're going to try and continue Firefly. Everyone's on board in the cast. We've got some great storyboarders who want to do it. We've got directors who are on board. We've got an animation studio on board. And that's when I went, fucking what now? Yeah, they want to continue it. They want to continue it in animated form, which I'm not against. But they've also, they're trying to drum up support for that. Yes, people want to see this. So no, we're not getting it for sure, but we might get it because they're like 95% of the way there. They just need a network to go, yes, we'll fund this. Let's get it out there. So that's basically the position we're in right now, is we're waiting to see if we will get more Firefly. But quick reminder that if we do see more Firefly, it will be animated, not live action, which is fine. I think there was a certain charm to the live action version, but it's probably a lot more easier to do a space opera-esque type thing in animation.
Sure. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, I've not watched the rest of the regular series, so if it does come out, then that's going to be additional homework for me.
Yeah, and I think you will only have to watch the series because considering the actors they've recruited, including characters that may or may not die in the Firefly movie, means that it will probably be set before the Firefly movie, aka Serenity, so that won't be part of the homework.
Yeah, weirdly, I have seen most of the Serenity movie. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Okay, I don't think Serenity is a great finale for Firefly.
It's very definitely not a great starting point for the franchise. Knowing that it was a franchise before that.
No, it's awful. It's the worst place to start.
Yes.
Anyway, last but not least, in the sci-fi front, Rick, Commissar Yarrick is back from the dead.
How?
I don't know. I don't think Games Workshop knows either, and that's fine. You got to remember, guys, anyone who's this is why you can't be too critical of Games Workshop's lore for 40k, because they change things whenever the fuck they feel like. That being said, though, have you seen the reintroduction animatic?
No.
It's so cool. We're on Armageddon, important place to be, if we're talking about Yarrick. There is I'm going to assume he's also a commissar, and he's shouting over the radio, everyone retreat, evacuate, get out of the planet. He then gets shot from off camera, we don't see who did it, and just slowly pacing up to the fucking communication, and then it's Yarrick with his fucking giant, stupid fucking orc fist, and he goes, no, we're not surrendering, we're not fleeing, you will die to the last man. And you're like, oh yeah, Commissar Yarrick is a bit of a dick.
Yeah, he's pretty much the archetypal commissar for the way that commissars used to work. I don't know if they still work that way now. I assume they do. If your Imperial Guard squad fails a morale test, the commissar just executes one of them to make them all stay where they are.
It's such a good mechanic because the morale system is if you fail by a certain amount, you X amount of troops will run away, which is one thing. However, instead of having like 5 troops basically lost, you only lose 1 because you shoot one in the back of the head while they're running away, which is just, such World War I mentality bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yarrick is back. I did see a funny little comic of Grazgul being all depressed and being like, oh, Yarrick's dead. I wish Yarrick was back. And then another orc overhears him and just goes, Yarrick is back! Yarrick is back! And all the orcs start going, Yarrick is back! And that's what brings Yarrick back, is all the orcs believe it.
Orcs are now canonically Dragon Balls.
I mean, yeah, like it is canon that the way that orc mechanisms work in 40k is they just believe it works, and that's how come it functions.
Yeah,
it does not give them superpowers though.
I do like the interpretation that the AdMech are just so stubborn that they've made this statement, because they can't understand how orc stuff works, because it's descended from the pre-orcs that were like a race of orc primarchs that Traz in the Infinite still has one of in suspended animation.
Traz in the Infinite is a really annoying character, because whenever you need some bullshit to come back, it's always because of that fuck.
Yeah, it just came out of his bank vault. I'm like, oh shit, I lost my collection thing. oh no shit, he's going to have to be comic book guy.
I mean, you joke, but like we're going to his vault in the next Rogue Trader DLCs. Like, that's how much bullshit he's got there.
Ever.
Jesus Christ, man.
Shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a mod, aren't we? Just replace all of Traz in the Infinite's lines with the Jeff Albertson voice.
Listen, I love 40k lore as much as the next man, but again, the fact that people will just come back from the dead because fuck it.
Yeah. Like half the Primarchs that have been revived were like actually confirmed dead, and
Gulliman.
Yeah, Gulliman. he was basically just like dead in suspended animation on his chair as like a parallel to the Emperor, but not quite as cool. And then he just decided, fuck it, done with my nap, wake up.
Well, okay, I don't remember Gulliman ever being dead on his chair. But the Eldar god of death got involved, and that's already fucking bullshit when dealing with Empyrean stuff. So whatever. At least they tried to explain Gulliman. Meanwhile, we know Vulcan is still alive somewhere. We just don't know where, how, or if he's sane.
Yeah, and the Lion was pretty much confirmed dead, wasn't he?
No, the Lion's a bit of a different case, because he went back to his... we really shouldn't be doing this on the podcast, but we're in it now. The Lion's a bit of a weird case, because he went back to his home planet, and I forget the chap's name, but it was basically his second in command. It's why the Dark Angels are so fucked up, and some people say they're Chaos loyalists, because they basically got infiltrated by... again, I can't remember the fucker's name, and he tried to take over, and when he wounded the Lion, they hid the Lion deep inside that bullshit fortress that the Dark Angels have. So at least that one makes more sense. Like, the Lion was just hidden away by the Dark Angels specifically.
Yeah, because there's what, like Luther and Cypher, isn't there?
Luther, I think, is the dickhead.
Yeah, Luther's the dickhead, and Cypher is allegedly the fallen angel, super badass, super guy, but for some reason Imperial Guard can use him as a character. And yeah, you can use that to bring fallen angels, which are just regular Space Marines essentially, to a Imperial Guard army.
Yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Like, so they count as like Space Marine veterans, and you can use them in Chaos or in Imp Guard. And Cypher's so cool, because the sword on his back is meant to be the Lion's actual sword, still broken, and the idea was he was meant to take it before the Emperor, unsheath it, the Emperor mends it, and the Emperor forgives them. And then all of the Dark Angels are all back together again. One big happy Dark Angel family.
Yeah, but fuck that, though.
Yeah. Fuck that, the Lion's back.
While we're talking about Primarchs, let's just fucking get into this. Don't forget, Corvus Corax is still alive. He's just become some sort of weird... He's not a demon, because he's still a good guy, but he's been so fucked up by the warp that he's just spending time stalking the fucking World Eaters and pissing off Angron. Not Angron,
yeah.
Angron.
Yeah. Well, it's like when Marathi came back, she was in command of these shadow creatures, which were just demonettes, but technically not demons because they're shadow creatures, but they're demonettes.
Well, it's one of those annoying things where the warp isn't inherently chaos, but if you spend enough time in there, it will fuck you up, and that's what's happened to Korvax.
Yeah, it's small C chaos rather than big C chaos.
And Jagati Khan is definitely on camera fighting in the arena. We just don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely adore looking up what's happened to the Primarchs that are still probably alive, and it's always like they are in this location doing something. We don't know what or why, but with Jakati Khan just fighting in like Kamara's arena, it's just like, well, we know what he's doing. He's smashing Dark Eldar puss.
Yeah, he's trying to simp for Lilith Hesperax. Yeah.
And let's be honest, he's probably one of the few people who could survive that shit.
Yeah. Both survive the simping and survive the aftermath.
Oh yeah, like a Primarch can definitely do that shit. Like if fucking Ulfar in Rogue Trader can survive for as long as he did, then a Primarch's got no problem.
Yeah.
But yes, anyway, that was our like crash course in 40k Primarch lore, in which none of us are experts.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. That makes it funnier.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so with that out of the way, Rick, for the benefit of me and for the audience, what are we doing today and count us in?
We are doing Season 1, Episode 1 of Kinnikuman Perfect Origin Arc. Available on Netflix. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yes, and because it's an anime, we don't actually get episode titles.
This is very quiet. I'm going to have to turn it up slightly.
Chojin is just the name for wrestlers.
Oh, yes, it was, wasn't it? Oh, is that Wild Kenyan?
Hey, it's Ramen Man!
And Bison.
That, I believe, is, yeah. Like, I really appreciate looking back at the original characters because they're all such simple designs compared to what we get later on.
Yeah, it's one of those statements, isn't it? Like, a good character design should be distinguishable by its outline.
Yeah.
Did he just blow himself up with his thumb in his mouth?
No, he's shouting. That is a wrestling theme tune right there.
It is. Tatsumaki! The Tatsumaki is gone. He has no eyes.
He's a hentai protagonist.
Yeah. And you can tell that because of the amount of testosterone he's got on his, specifically his forearms and his calves.
Yeah.
Oh, cute little puppy.
Fucking hold the dog better, you shitling. There was so much time to prevent this accident.
Now we get to see how much of a badass this particular guy is.
I think this is your boy.
There was a star. Yeah, Wild Canyon. Oh wait, it's not. Maybe it is.
I think it is.
I saw some. I saw stars. Yeah, it is. He's got the same face.
This fucking after-school special motherfucker.
Terry Man.
What a fucking red-blooded babyface. White meat babyface is, I think, the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Snow-capped and everything. I just like the idea of him just walking down the street like that because he knows that he's hot.
Dude, if I saw a big old jack guy walking down his street in his pants, I wouldn't say nothing. I'd just be like, well, they clearly know what they're up to. I'm just going to leave them be.
Yeah, just give it that the good old smile and nod, and if you feel brave, give him a fist bump.
I'm trying not to laugh because I'm just thinking of, like, I've been watching a lot of wrestling podcasts lately because that's how I live my life. Look, how is that meant to be your disguise? I'm wearing a hat. Yeah, no one will know who I am.
Yeah. But he's got a new hat. I want it. Oh, this is going to be the baby one.
Oh, he was called Alexandria. Good job, Rick. Like, I'm just going to say, I would love to see a serialized live-action fucking wrestling show where it's just, this is life. This is real. Yeah. Like, the closest we've ever had to that is Lucha Underground, and that kind of fell off the rules a bit.
Yeah. Or it's, Kayfabe on the streets. In fact, yeah, Rick, you just call it that. Just call it that, Kayfabe on the streets.
Rick, in Lucha Underground, the owner of the promotion got shot.
Oh.
And killed and murdered. So then got replaced by his father, which was the same guy but with a fake mustache.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why are you going, oh no? That shit's hilarious.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy in real life got shot and murdered.
Oh, yeah, and then came back with a fake mustache. Which is what I just said.
Right, okay. So it was the real person, got shot in kayfabe, died in kayfabe, so the same actor came back. Okay, that's less oh no. That's just hilarious.
No, if you want horrible fucking wrestling stories, all I have to do is fucking mention, fuck. Oh, I forgot his... Bruiser Brody. Like, look that shit up if you want to be horrified.
Yeah, or the guy that killed his family.
Well, that's Chris Benoit, and unfortunately not the only incident of wrestlers going mad and murdering their family, but that was quite a bad one.
Yeah.
And again, man, take fucking concussion seriously. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Near and dear to our hearts.
It's one of the few times where I will give WWE credit, where they got given shit for it after what the results came up with, and they were like, cool, we are now banning all of these moves because they fuck with your head.
I was going to say, is this going to be an Ashura man? Because, yeah, he's got the many heads, and yes, it is. That's what his name is.
It was written when his character got first shown.
Yeah. So he's the chairperson, he's got the muscle head, and the guy with the fucking, like, Superman lick has also got a muscle head.
Well, you know when I said it started out life as an Ultraman parody?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious when you look at the Kinnikuman design.
Yeah. Dude, even Galade's got one of those. Oh, the white trunks do just look like a nappy.
They do.
And they're bulging as well, so he's already pissed it.
What do you mean he's pissed? No, that's just his dick.
No, it's bulky. It's not bulgy. It's bulky. Like, yeah.
Jesus Christ! I remember Robin Mask.
Yeah. So it was what, King Mask became Robin Mask. Oh, King Mask was the first one. Robin Mask is the next one, is it?
I think it's the other way around.
Okay. Oh yeah, so they're going into the same idea of, okay, we realize that this causes damage, so we force people to heal.
Yeah, we're just gonna steal these fucking Saiyan pods from Dragon Ball Z. I do love the Dragon Ball abridged joke of Goku ending up in the healing pod while all the shit's happening, and it just cuts to Goku's inner thoughts of like, I wonder if this will become a trend.
Now, the annoying thing is that would just work really well because of Saiyan bloodlines and like coming back stronger after every near death. But Goku and Vegeta are both too proud to abuse it after Frieza.
I was gonna say Vegeta sure as shit ain't too proud before Frieza.
Yeah, specifically before and after Frieza is the line in the sand right there.
I need you to nearly kill me, Krillin. You promise not to hurt me if I do? And it's like, I will promise not to punch you. I absolutely love, it's one of the reasons why, yes, I will give Alistair shit all day, every day in Has-Been Hotel, because he's a piece of shit. But he's an entertaining character. And I absolutely adore people who use specific language to fuck with people.
Yeah. It's fey bullshit, and I love it.
Yeah, so Alistair obviously is probably the most recent example I can think of with the Charlie deal. But like, I'm also thinking of like Captain Hook in Peter Pan, just going, I won't harm a hair on his head. This one.
Oh no, they have power levels.
Yeah, Yeah.
Big the Bood. Oh, okay, so it's an entire syndicate.
Well, yeah, that's what we just watched, by the way, is the very first scene was the three major factions signing a peace treaty.
Yeah, saying that they wouldn't fuck with each other. And if anybody does, then they need to go up and fuck off to space.
I'm gonna book a match, motherfuckers.
He's just acting in good faith.
He's gonna get decked in the schnoz, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, he looks fucking angry, buddy.
He do.
Oh, you gotta not call it that, my guy. That's I believe that's his tag team move with Kinnikuman.
Yeah, with Kinnikuman. Muscle docking, where they only one like complete slab of man that he trusts implicitly. Oh, he's just freaking kendo muscle dude.
Yeah. Well, you know someone's a bad guy if they bring a weapon to the ring.
Yeah. Thankfully, it is a kendo stick, but then again, stick is still a weapon.
In ECW, they used to call it the Singapore cane.
I kind of like this guy's design.
What, fucking Dalmatian man?
Dalmatian man, yeah.
These are cool
that's a Kamen
designs.
Rider.
These are definitely fucking toys, right?
Oh, yeah. Dude. If they didn't make toys of these, they were missing a massive trick.
They did, and they made a killing off it. They still do these to this day. When I went to Japan, which granted was like 7 years ago, I'll admit, half the fucking Gashapon machines were just fucking Kinnikuman.
Sure. So the kendo guy is just a strong fat Piccolo underneath there, isn't he?
Probably. I'm kind of liking the swordfish guys just standing there fucking aura farming.
Yeah. Well, that's all they can do when they're in the background like that.
So they're saying that the alliance is bullshit because as soon as that guy signed it on their behalf, he's no longer part of our faction.
Yeah. No longer have the pride and identity, and therefore, by definition, any alliance signed is instantly void. Oh, so he's trying to get them to banish it. He's trying to get them to break it.
We're going to create a new wrestling federation. An all-elite wrestling federation.
That guy was a fucking urinal. He didn't look like it from the front, but from the side you can very definitely tell that he's a urinal.
Gotta read the fine print, motherfuckers.
Yeah, because they don't consider themselves part of the treaty. They can still attack as much as they like, and if any of them fight back, then they violate the treaty.
Well, again, it's not actually what they're saying. What they're saying is that the guy who signed the treaty was not representing them, therefore they haven't signed the treaty. So what you just said is bullshit.
No, I'm on the same lines though. Like because they're not part of the treaty at all. if they attack anybody as they can and otherwise would, then anyone that fights back is violating it.
No, that's the bit you're fucking up on. If they haven't signed the treaty, then they're fair game in return, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Because their logic is, we're not part of this non-aggressive pact alliance ship treaty, which means, we're allowed to attack you, but that doesn't mean we can't attack you back because they haven't signed the treaty. But they just burnt the fucking thing, Rick, so it all doesn't matter.
Sure.
He's going to get beaten to within an inch of his life, isn't he?
Yeah, it's the Worf effect. You have to show the second strongest guy on the good guy team getting fucked up.
He's not the second. He's the strongest because Kinnikuman's not here.
I suppose, yeah.
Okay, but this guy can die because no one gives a fuck about him. You're pretty ballsy to think you're going to take out all fucking 7 of these guys on your own by just going... Was that racist?
No, because you weren't referring to a race that's being depicted right now.
No, it's just the noise he was making. He was just screaming like a fucking banshee. He's meant to be Apache!
Yeah.
He's called Geronimo!
Geronimo
Fuck off!
the Apache. He's called Geronimo the Apache, but he's very definitely styled after Tarzan and to a lesser degree Conan. Dalmatian man. Oh no! Doing murders.
I think he's more meant to be fucking Bane more than a Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Oh no! And here we have Mr. Metagross.
The issue I have here is all 8 of these guys are just like beating the fuck out of Geronimo here. The rest of his team is just watching.
Yeah, they are.
Don't fucking shout! Jump in the ring, you fucking puff! I'm sorry, I shouldn't use that word. What do you mean he's trying to? He did not even remotely try to.
He was trying to, and then Geronimo just went, I got this.
No. As soon as a second guy attacked him, everyone else should be jumping in to even up the numbers game.
Yeah. I mean, you should, really, shouldn't you?
Once your power level gets to billions and trillions, I stop caring. Is that fucking, the fucking guys from Dark Souls 3?
It might as well be.
What the fuck are they called?
What, the
wolf guys.
The Gru.
No, the boss. The Abyss Watchers.
Oh, okay. Perfect large numbers.
Man, the good guy team is just filled with jobbers today, isn't it?
It is.
Wow, there sure is a lot of blood in this.
Canadian
that motherfucker's
man.
name was Special Man.
Yeah, Special Man and Canadian Man. I think he's. I think that one is just the Turbo Man, isn't it?
Well, that's what they named him. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're smart? They just came down here and beat the shit out of you because there's more of them. And you guys are trying to fight them one-on-one. Dickheads.
Hmm.
Annoyingly correct. Is that fucking Mokujin?
Toilet Man.
He's Tile Man. He's made of tiles, see?
Okay.
Okay, so you know that thing they said where all the top OG fucking baller motherfuckers are all in their recovery pods? Yeah, that's why. That's why this is a problem that they're doing this now.
Okay, this one isn't the one that's a urinal.
I mean to subdue them peacefully by grappling. Collar and elbow tie-up, always classic. Not a thing.
Bestowed it by Kami. He's not been in the Piccolo allegations.
This might very well be a commentary on when they got rid of the samurai class in ancient Japan.
Huh. Oh, so he's absorbing his... absorbing the power of Kayfabe.
I'm surprised.
He's a naked dude.
Like, what? And has no hair.
Yeah.
Did that guy have a shit on his head?
I mean... Yeah, that's the toilet man. Yeah, he's the urinal, that's why he's got a shit on his head. Oh, the shit was real. He's still... So that was Curry Cook and Benjo Man. Benjo meaning toilet.
I think it said Benji, but yeah.
Now, Terry Man's specialty is that he is just a massive dude.
His gimmick is he's American.
Yeah. You take the American out of him and just turn him into a Japanese salaryman.
Dude, if you go full force with an elbow like that and the guy doesn't even budge, you should be a little bit concerned.
Maybe slightly. And, that was our to be continued.
Oh, Kinnikuman's gonna pick up the mask. Once again, we can't see his actual face.
Yeah, his face is in super light.
Well, I believe he's now King Muscle, isn't he, at this point in his life?
Yeah, he will be, yeah.
Okay, you gotta admit the music's pretty fucking baller for this show. Man, imagine having all of these wacky characters with all these over-the-top designs, and here's your main dude who is just a fucking wrestler with a shit mask.
Yeah, your two main guys are north and south of the Canadian border. Not Canadian, Mexican border.
Hey, Muscle Buster! God, I love that move. And as we saw there, all the warriors. So we're going to get all of them in the end at some point. God, he is just M. Bison.
He is.
That guy's name is Ramen Man, and I still fucking can't believe that shit. But I suppose if it's the Japanese being racist towards the Japanese, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay to be racist as long as you're only racist to your own race.
Yes, it is I, Spaghetti Lad. For us it'd be what? Like, it is I, Sir Roast Beef.
I think it'd be technically Sir Gammon.
Oh, Jesus, no, that's a Farage.
That's what people call them. Anyway,
Yeah.
Rick, that was possibly the first episode of proper Kinnikuman you've ever watched. What did you think?
It was fine. Definitely the first episode of Kinnikuman that I've watched, not the first episode of Ultimate Muscle, because I have seen like a couple of episodes of the old one, but like a long time ago. Long enough ago that people have been born and become adults in between.
I chose my words carefully, Rick. That's why I said
Yes.
Kinnikuman.
Yeah, specifically Kinnikuman. It was fine. It was pretty fun. It was nice seeing like the little gimmicks that people had, trying to figure them out in case anyone was blind and didn't see exactly what was written on the tin. And yeah, how about you? What do you think?
Yeah, as you say, it was fine. I got hyped a bit near the end because I'm just a sucker for wrestling, even if it's stupid, over-the-top anime wrestling. Some comments on the actual wrestling itself, like there wasn't a lot of logic behind the behind it, you know. It's like, here's this one guy jumping in a ring with 7 guys who definitely want to beat the fuck out of you. We're just gonna let him. We're just gonna let him do that, which, you know, is the thing that happens in wrestling. But usually, once more than one person starts the beat down, it's like, cool, now we need a schmoz. But instead, we just had the fucking babyface being like, we need to help him, and everyone else going, no, that's stupid. What?
yeah. It's a lot like in like classic Turtles, where the way that Leonardo leads is just by saying, we have to blah 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 blah, and then everyone else just doesn't.
Yeah, but Leonardo's not the best leader.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Like, I mean, in 90s Turtles, that's all he does. He just says, we have to, blah, 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 blah. And Raphael says, no, fuck you. And Michelangelo goes, I want to eat a pizza. And Donatello goes, well, actually. And then nothing gets done. And then they somehow pull through and the Technodrome doesn't come to Earth again.
Some might say that cartoons don't always make the most sense.
No.
But, you know, from the wacky world of wrestling, like, this is as wacky as wrestling could possibly get, right?
About as much, yes. I don't know how much more wacky it would be, even within the realm of parody, before becoming completely unrecognizable as anything.
I mean, I just want to point out, looping back to Lucha Underground, there was a guy in that promotion who would eat people's souls, which is kind of what happened here, so...
Yeah.
You know...
Yeah, he's like stealing the Chojin essence. He doesn't even seem to be adding it to himself. He's just doing it to be an arse.
Well, he doesn't think they're worthy of being Chojin, so therefore there is at least a degree of logic there. But anyway, I digress. Let's get to our usual wind down proper, shall we, Rick? Do you have a standout favourite moment?
I think it was when we saw Terry Man just walking down the street with his hat on, as if it was some kind of disguise. In his undies. He's in his boots, he's in his undies, and he's got the hat on. The hat is what designates it as a disguise.
I don't even think it was a disguise. I think that was just him being like, yep, I'm a wrestler from Texas.
Well, by the same token, then I guess it was like his introduction of like saving the kid from the train. So I'm going to go with saving the kid from the train.
Can't go wrong with a white meat baby face as your, well, face.
Yeah. How about you? Do you have a favourite moment?
Is that not to speak volumes? Just
It's okay to say no.
I don't know. I think my favourite moment is literally the chairman just straight up going, yeah, all of our top guys are in their hyperbolic healing chambers, and that's clearly why all the shit's going to go down now, because if they weren't in their healing chambers, it's kind of implied that these guys ain't shit.
Yeah, and now it gives us a whole season for them to wake up one by one.
Yeah, it's interesting because that outro seems to imply that that's not even going to happen. They're just all going to wake up at the same time, and it's just going to be all-out warfare.
Yeah, it's just going to be a big old let's you and him fight. Like, I don't even know if King Muscle is going to wake up like right at the start.
I just want to remind you, King Muscle is not in the healing chambers. King Muscle is in planet Kinniku, being a king.
Oh, okay.
King Muscle is not on planet Earth right now, like full stop. Whereas all the others are on planet Earth. They're just healing.
Sure. Yeah. It's up on Muscle Planet. Isn't it?
Yeah. But we can't only talk about the good, can we? We also have to talk about the bad. Do you have a weakest link?
I guess it's... Yeah, it's just the contrivance that the so-called, the quote-unquote good guys are sticking to something that the bad guys are very definitely ignoring, even after it's very obvious that it's being ignored.
What are you talking about? They didn't!
Yeah, the agreement. Like, they seem to try to stick to it until... and even then, like, they just, like, attack in...
No, they didn't! You're incorrect!
Yeah,
the good guys didn't go, oh, we can't attack them, then we're breaking the treaty. What are you on about?
Yeah, and then when they do attack, it's in ones and twos.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
the perfect way to get like mowed down.
That is bad, and that's good guys being fucking idiots. Which, if you ever watch a wrestling show, that tends to be how they be. But yeah, no, your comment of being like, oh, this it's something that came up in the episode, and I told you were wrong then as well.
Yeah, the chairman being an arse as well about it. Like he's being like super duper passive, which is not something you need from someone who's meant to be taking control. Nah, it sets up the series. I appreciate that, but they're all idiots.
The chairman's number one concern was stopping the one top Chojin that they had left from getting injured, and that is a task that he failed, sir. Like, I can appreciate not appreciating it, but there was a method to the madness for that character.
True. But yeah, how about you? Do you have a weakest link for today?
My weakest link is you getting fucking confused by a treaty that was explained like 5 times. Like, sorry, I had a different weakest link, but the fact that you still like, oh, the good guys can't do... No, they can, and they did. Did you watch the same show? Are we even watching the same movie? Jesus. Oh, anyway, we don't like to end on that. I'm not changing it. I'm staying in.
Sure.
We don't like to end on a low point. We like to end on a highlight. So, Rick, with that in mind, who's your MVP today?
It's got to be Terry Man, hasn't it? He's such a fun guy to watch, especially when he's getting flummoxed. But then when he steps up, he really steps up.
I was slightly bummed out that his opening attack did a sweet fuck all.
Yeah. A little bit, but other than that, he's a very good guy to be the world's strongest number 2 because King Muscle, as you say, is back up on Muscle Planet.
Again, he's now number 1 because Kinnikuman is not here.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Well, number 1 by definition because Kinnikuman is gone.
It's like saying that fucking Endeavor is still the number 2 hero because All Might still technically exists, but he can't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
That's not how that anime went, Rick.
He's introduced to us as number 2, and for us, number 2 he shall remain. But yeah, how about you? Do you have an MVP for today?
Like the character designs for the new baddies is just really good. So I guess I'll give the MVP award to the character designer because yes, I want action figures of these guys for my other action figures to beat up and win against.
Oh, I'm just reminded of that one YouTube short of everything is dolls. If you can pick them up and smooch them together, they're dolls. Warhammer is dolls. This is Nagash. This is Scarbrand.
Okay. I mean, like, it really bothers me actually because the term action figure only exists because, as you say, people didn't want boys to be playing with dolls. But and it makes sense when you look at Action Man. And it's like that's like, oh, here's an action figure. It's the same size as a fucking Barbie. But
it's Ken with a gun.
Yeah. But it bugs me a lot because when I say action figure, I mean a very specific size thing, and it's not that.
Yeah, like Ken of Star Wars ones.
Bit bigger than that, but yeah.
Yeah, like bigger is slightly better because you can get more detail in. But like when I think of basic bitch action figures, I think of like the Kenner Star Wars. Anything bigger than that is better. Anything smaller than that is just like a tiny statue that basically doesn't do anything. You might be able to change the legs to make it sit down. That's about it.
Well, anything smaller than that, it might as well be fucking Polly Pocket.
Yeah. Lego.
I was gonna say Polly Pocket. I can't remember the name of the boy one.
Oh yeah, shit. There was a boy one, wasn't there? I know there was a Lotus Pet Shop, which is basically the same thing, but like for animals.
No, because the thing I'm thinking of for Polly Pocket, but for boys.
Polly Pocket for men.
I've forgotten what they're fucking called, but it used to be like the shape of a skull when you'd open it up, and it'd be like a little secret base.
Yeah, so it was like a very mini Grayskull.
Yeah, really small. What the fuck? Well, anyway, whatever. I could be here all day.
Mighty Max. I
knew it was an M, but I was trying to... The reason I didn't say anything there, Rick, is because my brain was saying Micro Machines, and I knew it was wrong.
Yeah, because that's the other tiny thing. Micro Machines are very fun. I had some very early 90s ones with, you push down on it and lit up and beeped at you.
Rick's earliest memories is he had a tiny version of Brum when he was 6.
I've got earlier memories than that. Oh boy.
But yes, guys, that brings us to a close of another episode, and we waffled at the end there, as we always do. As usual, you've got the comment section down below on the YouTubes. Let us know what you thought of the first episode of this newest incarnation of Kinnikuman. Don't know about Rick, but I'm probably not going to watch any more of it, but I might, who knows. And so just try not to spoil anything in the comment section for us. Alternatively, if you don't have a comment section because you're listening via one of the audio platforms, you can send us an email at
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com.
Absolutely. So there's not much else to say, really, other than we'll see you again next week, guys.
Bye, everybody.